I hope you're all keeping well. So, uh, for those who are just clicking on out of curiosity, I'm a virtual photographer. So that means I use the photo mode in computer games to take pictures. And I have expanded this to real life photography. It's pretty much what started me on this journey. And what I do is I stream me playing through the game. In this case, I'm playing The Last of Us Part 2 in chronological order, which is a fairly new mode. And if something grabs my eye, I'll take a picture. I'll explain why I'm taking that picture and my thoughts behind the composition. And hopefully we'll have a bit of a chat and a bit of fun. So let's get this started. Well, actually, I should check to make sure that this has gone live. It has. We are good to go. So, story, chronological, and let's continue. And we are pretty much at a stage where the game's about to kick off. Because Abby has taken it upon herself to give Joel a bit of a visit. And they are aware that that is Jackson, which is a little bit big, but there is people who have, or a couple of scouts that they've spotted, so she's going to ask them a few questions. And I should imagine quite a lot of you will have seen the TV show or played the game, potentially. So you probably know who those two scouts are.
He got Mel pregnant.
One of the things I consider when taking photos is I look for good light. I don't often do this. In real life, I normally just walk around and something grabs my eye, I'll take a picture of it. And I'll try and compose it in an interesting way, but predominantly I go for things that interest me, and that's simply because quite often in the UK it's overcast. We don't get good light. So when everything's flat, you go and look for something interesting. I mean, if you are into photography and you want to do it, flat light is great for portraits. Which, really, I should have said, use that infected person as an example, because it was a good light for her. Oh, I really hate button mashing. It was fine back in the day, like in the 80s, 90s, but modern day, yeah, I just don't think. Oh. Get on now. There we are, girl. I'm not sure you can stomp a person's head like that. Do I have a gun? I have a gun. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not sure how many bullets I've got. I only got 3, so I'll have to be a little bit careful there. Oh, some of you have got to drop bullets. Oh dear. None of you drop bullets. Okay, we're going melee. I don't need to do a health kit. I didn't do that much damage. See, that is good light. And I think we have to do it through this way. There is a shortcut that you can initiate in this game, but I just don't really like it. because the problem with using it is that you have to press both analog sticks, but one of the analog sticks turns on your light. So if you don't get it right, then your torch will turn on and you're in photo mode. So you have to come out, exit it, blah, blah, blah. So that's why I'm not really a fan of it. And for those unfamiliar with photo modes and so on, generally with the camera, it's best just to consider it a drone. And that will hopefully make it a bit easier for you to get your head round its movements and its limitations. Because my word, that can be frustrating. Okay, now we do have a rule of thirds on here, which is always nice. Oh, there I am. I was trying to work out what the up and down was, like raising and lowering. Okay, so character, let's hide her, because for this instance, I don't want it. And how do I... Oh yeah, that's how you remove the menu. So I'm predominantly interested in that scenery, but I rather like that ball that's hanging. So I'm putting that on the top right and third. Although I am going to drop down a bit. And so as you can see, I've got all of that rubble on the bottom third and the ball on the top right hand third. And I will, and then, yeah, pretty much in the center, you've got that nice light. And so that's how I compose that picture. I probably won't take that picture. I think there's far too much in here, so yes, I'll most likely crop it. But you can't really crop it with that ball there. Eh, let's embrace the chaos. Let's just take it. It's only a warm-up shot anyway. See, again, that's pretty cool. The light there. So in this case, I do want a Abby. And this will be a portrait shot, so the rule of third doesn't really count on this one. I mean, what I can do is roll the picture 90 degrees, but this is a 16 by 9, so it doesn't really match up perfectly. But it allows me to give a fairly good composition that roundabout will work. So again, we're going to take that picture. No, we're not. Abby needs a bit of lighting, which is one of the great benefits of this game, is it actually has that. So let's enable a light. Let's bring it around. Not quite sure how to do this. I think it orbits. It orbits. It's fine. We've got this. We can work this out. Ah, so it orbits that way. So we are going to raise... No, we cannot raise that. Why can I? That's just rotation, I think. Okay, no, does not raise. Surely it does. It's a rather important thing to be able to do, because that's where the window is. Anyway, we've got a bit of light on here. We're going to... We don't have any hue on it or anything like that. We're going to drop the luminosity a bit, because I want it to stand out, but I don't want it to look unnatural. So I'm sort of matching... If you look to the left, where you've got the beam coming in, I'm trying to match that sort of luminosity, but just a little bit more. So yeah, just brings out a few more details in the black of the jacket. I mean, I don't when I'm streaming, I don't tend to go into this much detail, but please tell me if it's actually something you are interested in and you would like to see more of.
How do I get out of here?
So I'm more than happy to take more time in my pictures and to craft them rather than having to do it all in post. Because quite often what I do in post is I will raise the shadows, I will lower the highlights, then I increase the contrast, then I'll increase the exposure, or I'll do the S-curve. And I generally look for a bit of depth, try and increase the depth of field. And then, as I say, I increase the exposure.
This is a bad idea, Abby.
This is a bad idea. This is a very bad idea. I don't like that none of these guys drop bullets. It's really a little bit unfair.
Where's that lookout?
Can we go in there? Would I want to? I want to. I don't think I've ever done this. But when you're low on bullets, it's well worth having a nose around. That's kind of cool. Yes. It's only one, but just looking to see anything worth a photo. Nope. Now, being that we've come into quite a few infected, I am being a little bit cautious.
Okay. It's gotta be close.
So much about that, then. No, it's boarded up, but yeah. Uh-oh. Thank you. I was trying to remember that. A little figurine there is kind of cool. Okay, field of view. I'm just framing it. Nothing too exciting, but really it's the figurine. I just found it quite an interesting thing. So we get rid of the grid. And I've got bits either side. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them. I rather like how we've got the bookcase shelf acting as a leading line towards it. But really, I just want to give it a bit more depth. So I'm using the foreground to create that illusion of depth. Or I should say the developer who's painstakingly designed this building did so. And I'm rather liking that helmet as well. But we need to focus and hopefully creep up on this one. see how it goes. Okay. Right, let's go back to that helmet. I rather liked that. So I'm going to have a bit of a... Because this is one of those scenarios where, yes, it's interesting, but at what angle is it interesting? I know it's got good light on it. I could do what I did last week and sort of used her shoulder and head to frame it, but it's a little bit too large. I think I'm just in the wrong position to take that photo. And does it really look good? Let's change that, because we've got the shoes underneath it by looks of it. No, I don't think it does. Anyway, let's carry on with the story. And hopefully find some more bullets along the way. Rather like that. I am interested in that from a abstract sort of like abstract photography approach. Sorry, I always do this. Oh, I'm stuck. That's very interesting. So we're going to turn that on. I want it to be specifically on that particular piece. Ideally, I'd like to be able to move around, but I cannot. So I'm going to come out of here, because I'm sure there will be a way of capturing that image. Yes, more of that. So field of view, bring it in. It's an interesting crop because of the angle, so I need to get it have space around it. I'm going to drop the field of view back a bit because I rather like the textures on the wall. Let's readjust that depth of field for the new position that I'm in. Let's get that shot. I may just crop within the frame. It'd be difficult because of course it's at an angle. So most likely what I'll do is I will get the wall in there as well. But quite often I take the shot knowing what interests me but not what it's going to end up as. I knew it. And now we wait. Any bullets, sir? Nope. Okay. There's someone else I can hit. There they are. No one else in this room, so we'll go over to whatever is flashing over there. Yes. Again, it's only one. You look after the pennies, the pounds will look after themselves. Translate to cents and euros and cents and dollars, if you will. Gotta be quick.
That's how you do it.
That's quite a nice estate. It all, I mean, obviously from the grill you can tell it's not, but from an angle it almost reminded me of the Saab 93. But this will be a Continental, I think.
What an old saying, rolling on the floor laughing.
Well, it comes from an old man. How are we doing? I hope you're keeping well. Absolutely cool seeing you again. I hope you've had a good
I'm
week.
good, mate.
Yeah, get on, Lay. Good to hear. I am completely lost, but yeah, I mean, it's my first week back after 2 weeks off, and oh my days, was it difficult getting up on Monday. Because, I mean, I didn't go nocturnal or anything like that. I was still going to bed at the right time. It was just that the amount of sleep I was getting increased as the weeks went on. So to try and get up at 7 o'clock in the morning, I was none too amused that it was dark. That was the first thing I didn't like. But yeah, trying to function on 7 hours sleep turned out to be quite the challenge.
I can imagine, it's never fun going back to work,
No.
especially when it's still dark.
Yeah, man. That's it. I mean, I enjoyed having 2 weeks off. I think I should have done it earlier in the year. So around about June time, rather than doing it late September into October. But no, it was a really good experience. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So it's worth a little bit of pain, and I'm pretty much back into the flow of things now. Today was not too painful at all. Oh, I am thinking I missed a photo there. Oh, no, maybe not. Oh. I know this is meant to be a scary, tense moment, and I shouldn't really be breaking the mood of it, but I saw some movement through that window. And with how the frost is working as a frame, I'm hoping I'll be able to get a fairly interesting picture out of this. Should be about there, I think. No, this does not look like it's going to work, but we will persevere. So, no, cannot see them through the window. That's a shame. So what I'm doing is I'm using the skis. I think they're skis. They look like skis. I'm pretty sure they are. And the side of the building to frame this infected person. And I'm using, I'll get rid of this menu, the bottom of the windscreen as a leading line towards them in the front of that car on the left-hand side. So I just need to adjust the distance on the depth of field to get our character or our subject perfectly in focus, which is about there. Start dropping things back until it feels about right. Because I rather like, it's not a scream, it's just a very unusual expression. And oh, this is where I wish I had a mouse. Someone please remind me to Google whether I can use a mouse on a PlayStation, do I have a wired mouse? That is also a very good question. I'm going with no, and I'm also remembering that I need to focus on the picture. So we've got our character there. I am very certain I won't be able to get a light to go on them because the light orbits around your character, and my character is round there. So that's not going to work. So this will be a slight bit of adjusting in Photoshop. I'm just making sure they're on the rule of third. I'm actually going to be a bit cheeky, or OCD, or however you want to look at it, and put the bottom right hand on the windscreen wiper, which leads towards the leading line towards them, which is massively blurred, so we need to sort that out. And I also need to remember the controls on this game. So something like that. So the window, get my hands in the way, leads towards the character. They're framed by the edge of the car and the skis, and I'm quite happy with that picture. It will look different in the final result, which I will edit and put onto Instagram on Saturday, simply because this is a 16 by 9 image, and for landscape you tend to do either a 2 by 1 or a 2 by 3. Like the majority is 2 by 3. And did I get that shot? I did. Cool. Right. And being the lovey that I am, my art needs to be immortal, and therefore I'm going to kill this one. So though she doesn't spoil it. Ah! Oh! This is Sparta! Oh!
Please let that be it.
You should be able to use both wired and Bluetooth on the PlayStation. It's depending on if the game itself allows it.
Ooh! Thank you very much, sir. That could make life a little bit easier. Because trying to do it with analog sticks can be quite challenging. And field of view, bring that right in. So initially, what grabbed my attention, I like the blood splats on the snow. That is as close as I can get. Now I need to find a way to give it its own space. And part of me likes the idea of only having the head there to complete the image. In fact, I'm just going to take that. There's nothing to really explain. You've got like the blood splats at the top. If you look, they're pretty much on the rule of third. You've got the blood slither going downwards, and then you've got the head. But there's enough mystery in there. So that was the whole thought behind that picture.
Where's the road?
But yeah, that'd be cool if I can use a mouse. So I may have to give that a bit of a try. I mean, I've started another Cyberpunk character, doing another playthrough. I mean, I do intend to get Ghost of Yotei and play that, but I had an idea in my head, and Cyberpunk was the only game that I could think of that I could use to do that idea. Damn. So which way? Up here? I'm sure there's a climb. Well, it's probably not that. Either that or I'm not meant to leave this area. But it
Hello,
just...
sirs.
Hello, sir. How we doing? Hope you're keeping well. Still playing Last of Us.
I'm fine. Who?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. I was saying to Neil I was struggling with going back to work after 2 weeks off, but I'm now back into the flow of things, so it wasn't too painful this morning. Granted, I don't like waking up when it's dark, but apart from that, I am very much back into the flow of things. Yeah, so it's definitely prone.
Did you enjoy your free time you had?
Oh, it was so nice. Really was. Just being able to fully relax and not worry about anything. I had enough time to get all of the things that I needed to do done and also do what I wanted to do. So I went to some of the local towns, did a bit of exploring for taking photos. I was able to help my mum out, help my brother out, which is always nice. Spend a bit of time with them. And yeah, I completed Death Stranding too. So yeah, it was a great week. I can't believe I'm stuck. I've completed this game twice. And yet I don't remember this at all. That's insane.
You did post more photos than usual these weeks.
Yeah, well, it's because I went out more. Because normally, what I do is I take photos on Saturday and Sunday. And those are the ones that I post throughout the week. And because I was going out more often, I had more photos to share. Although Wednesday was a mistake. I wasn't meant to post the Thursday I think it was, Stony pictures and gaming pictures, but I had enough spare, so it wasn't an issue at all. So this is the way I came. But how was your week? Has your roommate become civilized yet? Or do you still need to train them?
Well, just school.
Ah, fair enough.
I wish he would XD.
Yeah. I mean,
Not happening.
Oh, really? I suppose old Jog's new tricks, but he's a young lad. He should learn. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not perfect. But I do have some level of civility. I can't believe that...
He is ramping the snoring up even.
now that I have issues. But yeah, I do snore. Generally only if there's air conditioning. If there isn't, I very rarely snore. But yeah, I am a little bit loud, so it's best that I don't live with anyone.
Come on. This way. Right behind you. You miss being with him? With Jesse? No. Been together for so long. Look, Jesse's great. I love his parents. they will always be family, but we were just on autopilot.
Lol face with tears of joy.
This stuff. I don't know. It didn't feel...
In telling you, when you sign up for dorms, there
Mhm.
should be a check if you snore. If you do, put people who snore together and leave us quiet.
Yeah,
Just, I got the
that's
impression that
fair.
you didn't really like her. I don't care about her one way or the other. Okay. No, I think she's a talented artist.
I mean, I've always
Like,
tried
that tattoo
to
of
stay
yours.
awake because I know I
So
snore,
big of you.
and I'm the worst
And
kind of
it was
snorer
right.
as well.
Interesting.
So I'm
Shut
trying
up.
to let these talk.
Okay.
Because I'm sporadic. It's not that I get into a rhythm or anything like that. It's
Camera up here.
I'll snore like 2 or 3 times, and then I'll go silent for absolutely ages, and then I snore and I'm really loud as well.
Hey. You want to see something spectacular? You're gonna point at your face, aren't you? Nothing is that spectacular. Oh, brother. Come on, stupid.
Yep. That is pretty spectacular.
What do you think of this view, huh?
Cheers.
It's pretty nice. Yeah, this route has its...
It's just so hard to fall asleep when there is a chainsaw running right next to you.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say before these
What were
two
we
started
saying?
nattering.
Come on. Fuck.
Is that I always try to stay awake, so I'll wait for the person I'm with to fall asleep before I fall asleep. I mean, obviously, they fall asleep, you wait a little bit longer, and then you let yourself drop off, but I still sometimes woke them up. I would say it sucks snoring,
Who'd
being
you
a
used to do
snorer,
this route
but it's
with?
not. It sucks being with
Jesse?
a snorer, so I totally
Eugene.
sympathise.
Right. Oh, Eugene. Man, he was funny. Oh, yeah.
Plus, he taught me about rewiring electronics and stuff.
May we all be that sharp at 73. May we all make it to 73. Through here.
We don't close it. Okay. Looks sturdy.
It's not the snoring in the sleep you should worry about, it's the talking in it. I can have full-blown conversations.
No way. I've never been in a room with someone who talks in their sleep. I've never come across anyone who talks in their sleep. That's mental.
Sign us
You
in.
can actually talk to them.
What was this place? It used to be a radio tower.
That's... I mean, do the conversations make sense? I'm sorry, I am really interested. You've piqued my interest. I didn't even know that was... I mean, I knew talking in your sleep was a thing, but I didn't know being able to have a conversation with someone is. That's crazy. Oh, looks like there should be a tool around here somewhere. Haha.
I don't talk in sleep and am so grateful for it. I would be
Oh
so
yeah.
embarrassed.
Oh my days. Especially with my
Do you have
dark
any on
sense
you,
of humour.
actually?
Oh, I wish. Eugene always had some on him.
Pardon me.
I would be so paranoid I said something bad.
Yeah, I can almost... Mate, I can say things bad while I'm awake, so imagine if I was asleep.
And there.
Yeah, as I say, I don't talk in my sleep.
Come
That's
here.
something.
Town up ahead's our last stop. Take a look.
That's Jackson.
I'm not racist, but I swear I would have said N-word a few times.
Probably.
Talk to them or whoever's into dream I'm having. That can be awkward.
Yeah,
Neutral face.
can be. But you're asleep. It's your subconscious. And all you're doing is processing, like, the whole point of sleep, apart from the physical regeneration and the chemical regeneration. So it's burning off the I can't remember the name of it, but the one that causes you to have REM sleep. Like there's a deficit you build up of REM sleep throughout the day, and they or the chemical builds up, I should say. And when you're sleeping, you're burning it off, and also you're producing the one that will wake you up. So that's the chemical and physical side of it, but it's also processing the information from the day, putting it in with things that are very similar to it, so it's categorizing the things that you've learned. So if you do say things like that, there may have been just because you saw a rap video a or a film or something like that. So I think most people would be very understanding, so I wouldn't worry about it. Well, you
Take a
don't
look at
have
the
to.
horses.
You don't talk in your sleep. I am now curious whether this lad has said the N-word at any point or anything funny. I'm still very curious. Can you have you said you could have a conversation with him. Is it like a proper conversation, or are you just...
Question. Were you wearing those same clothes yesterday? They're clean. No judgment.
or is it completely nonsensical?
It's patrol, you know. We're here to kill infected, not to look fancy.
Still look nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Come on, Ellie. You're meant to help her out. You're a team. So I've got an itchy head. Give me a moment.
Japan.
Ooh. There's a little glint in that horse's eye that I rather like. So, first things first, I'm just going to experiment, try with that. Because I don't want to go into all that detail and find out, actually, it's not that great a photo. But so far, we're doing all right. I'm going to set it like this. I am going to roll it. So, sorry guys, especially those watching TV, but I just need the space to be able to do this. To be able to crop it. And the thing about doing oh, actually, before I do that, but yeah, I'll still explain. So the thing about doing portrait is normally a 4:3 aspect when you're choosing it in whatever photo editor that you choose. Then because 2:3, which works fine for landscape, but it's a bit too tall.
Yeah, I can have a full conversation with someone at times, but most of it is nonsense. I've never said the N-word sleeping, but I have said ot.
Oh, it's you who talk in your sleep. Oh my days. I did not know that. Oh, yeah, no, never. You're the first person I've met who does talk in their sleep. That's absolutely cool. Just not for you. I do rather enjoy nonsensical conversations. Okay, so we're gonna. Oh, do we have distance? It's fine. Oh, that's not fine. Okay. So can I pull that back? No, so we're going to drop the luminosity a bit. We are going to... That doesn't really work too well. Let's see. No, it still sort of works.
People's names.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I never... I personally would rather share a room with someone who talks in their sleep than someone who snores. Which seems very hypocritical, being that I am a person who snores. But yeah, that's how I am. But as I say, I just, with my conscience, I wouldn't inflict myself on someone. If I can avoid it, I will. Okay, so just
You
going.
me I can talk for England.
Oh yeah. As you can tell by this stream, I do tend to talk a lot. And I am just going to keep her in there, actually. I'm going to pull out the field of view. Not that much. Okay. So I liked the idea of having... Yes, I have already forgotten her name. I am terrible with names. Names and dates. Dina, that's her name. So I've got her in there. So I'm putting her eyeball on the rule of thirds, so the top right intersection. But I'm making sure that the horse's leg is on the outer frame of the picture. Simply because it just, if you've got a bit of space behind it, like a little bit of light, it's really just too distracting. So this is a little bit cleaner. So I'm going to grab that shot. Again, I put a bit of light on the horses, and that did light up the back room, the back wall, which I wasn't overly happy about, but it's not as bright as the horse's coat and Dina's face, so she still stands out and also puts a bit of context to the two horses. So I quite like that image. I'm rather happy with that. But before I forget, let us just make sure I took that shot. Yep, let's rectify the roll and let's come out of it.
I agree. Would rather be with sleep talker than snorer.
Yeah, it's quieter.
Come on.
But as I say,
I think we should go out like Eugene.
From a stroke?
No, from old age. Like, living a long life.
You? No way. Come on. You're way too reckless.
Look who's talking.
Well, you'll probably die from hypothermia from wearing canvas sneakers in the snow.
I am wearing boots today. You know how you're gonna die?
Ooh, let me guess. You're gonna kill me? Did I ruin your punchline?
No. Maybe. Fuck you. Hey, should we check these houses out?
Seems quiet, but
still got supplies.
That's what I'm thinking. Are there shiny things in these there lands? These are lands, that's what I was trying to say.
What do you know about this place?
Just another evacuated neighborhood. Infected almost never make it out
They
there.
have a reverse traffic light of cups. That's what I know about these people.
These trailers are neat. Nice little portable home.
You think people really traveled a lot in these things?
Oh, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, if I lived pre-outbreak, yeah. I'd go see the whole country.
Or travel to another country.
What is that?
Maybe one
Oh.
day we will.
Keep dreaming.
Jesse talked a lot about going to Canada. He said there's these, like, giant waterfalls out there he wanted to see.
Really?
Fair.
He's such a hardcore Jackson guy.
Everybody's got their dream. What are you doing tonight?
I was thinking of inviting Joel to watch a movie.
I finished Dying Like the Beast BTW. If
Oh.
I didn't tell you yet.
You didn't. What did you think?
Yeah.
What movie are you guys gonna watch? What's Joel into?
Curtis and Viper 2. That's the one that's been on my radar for a while.
Oh, wow.
Well, we used to watch these cheesy 80s action movies. He's really into them.
Oh, no.
I actually really like them, too. What about you? What are you doing later?
Some people were talking about sneaking out. Going sledding.
I'm not sure what people see in it that makes it the best Dying Light game.
You wanna meet up after?
No.
Okay.
I wasn't that impressed with the second one, to be quite honest. And as far as I'm aware, the Beast was meant to be just an expansion for that. Oh no, that's unfair, actually. It's not that I wasn't impressed with it. It was just
I did enjoy it, but I would say it's the poorest Dying Light game. I much more enjoyed the L2 than the Beast.
fair play. See, I loved the first one. I thoroughly enjoyed that. The second one, there was just too many bugs, and that just kept taking me
Dying
out of the
Light
game.
1 is still the best.
100%. Brilliant game. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed Death Stranding 2. But I still think the first one was better. It was a fuller game, and I'm not going to lie to you
The
guys.
story in the Beast is better, but gameplay-wise Dying Light 2 is the best. Parkour, combat and all that is best here.
That's fair. Because, I mean, the reason I loved Mirror's Edge was for the parkour, rather than the story and the shooting. And, yeah, Dying Light was that mixed with Dead Island. So, yeah, really enjoyed the first one. As I said, the second one, it was buggy. A little bit buggy. And enough to affect, like, pull me out of the whole story sort of thing. So hopefully in a few patches I'll go back to it and it will all be fixed. Aw, that's a bit sweet.
What's Curtis and Viper 2 about?
Okay, so two.
But yeah,
former
Dying Light,
commandos
I mean,
before
Death
I
Stranding
mean
2.
it's the setting of the games. The big cities in the L2 are much better for parkour, and they designed the world to be best for parkour.
Oh, okay. Fair
Right,
enough.
so the young one, Viper, he's a trained ninja, and he's a complete badass.
So how old is he in the first movie?
But in the Beast I felt like they didn't even try to incorporate parkour.
Oh, really? That's, as you say, one of the major draws of it, and it was
Joel
like
actually
a
saw the last one
crucial
with you.
part in the early
Kinda
part of the
crazy.
game as well. If you're not
Yes.
particularly strong, then you need the
You think
parkour to
anybody
get
out
away
there
from
is
the bigger
still making
beasts.
movies?
Has to be.
How do you know? I mean, what if they're all just like us? Just surviving day to day.
Well, I write new music, so if someone had a camera.
Wait, hold up. There are original Ellie songs? Why haven't you played any for me?
Well, I don't know.
Come on. Will you play one for me? Tonight?
I'll think about it.
Yeah. I would recommend Death Stranding too.
Ooh,
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Isn't it one of those superhero cards you're all into?
Made me
Oh,
cry at
yeah.
the end. Twice, actually. That's how good the story is.
Did you finish it?
Yes. Not 100%, because I do intend at some point, probably after this series, of just playing it. So I'll run a few missions just so you guys can see Death Stranding 2. But we all know how long this game is, so that'll be a few months. It'll probably be around Christmas time or maybe the New Year. Sorry, gotta get that. And what I am liking, although it's a bit of a challenge because the stop sign needs something brighter behind it, so we're just going to do that to bring that out. But I like the shadow, I like the light, I like the lamp, I like the light around the lamp, and I like the tree. So again, this is most likely going to be a portrait shot. But yes, where I had it originally, the stop sign blended into the wall in the background, and really it's the main focus of this image. Even though I'm going for a portrait, I don't need...
RN in playing Ghost of Yota and finishing Silk Song.
Oh, okay, you got time. You still loving the Silk Song? I wonder, actually. So I've
They
just...
did the same thing to AC as well. TBH, I wasn't impressed with the new.
Oh, Shadow. Oh, fair enough. I've not played it. The last one I played was Valhalla,
I
and...
still stand behind the fact that Yota is basic story, but it's good. Tsushima was a masterpiece.
Oh, wasn't it just?
I loved Shadows actually.
Oh, okay. Cool. Now, this was an interesting picture, because originally I had it down there because I really liked the stop sign. I liked the shadow and so on. But then I moved up to this way to give more space to that almost dead tree. And then I came up here and I got that lovely little sunburst. Because when I was down there, I was like, oh, I need the tree to the right of the lamppost. It's just cropped a little bit. So that's why I went up and got that last picture.
I wasn't so keen on it or Mirage.
See, I never liked Assassin's Creed. In fact, the only Assassin's Creed I've actually liked was Black Flag. Um, which makes me even more disappointed about Skull and Bones. Because I really, really was disappointed by Skull and Bones. They dropped the ball on such a
Mirage was
biblical
boring
level.
as f.
Mate, you should try Far Cry Primal. That is how to ruin a perfectly good game. And I think it's part of the reason why I was never really, truly enamored with Avatar. I mean, I'm not an Avatar fan, in all honesty. Like the
All
film
the open
was
world
good.
ACs are the same game, just different map and it's annoying. Checkbox completion.
Yeah, same as Far Cry, with the exception of Primal, which you must avoid. Same as Division.
Shadows make it a little better and I loved it, but it's
Oh,
still just average.
yeah. Let's say Division, Ghost Recon, all the same. Rainbow Six was a brilliant series. Thoroughly enjoyed that. But yeah, they've got all these great franchises, um, but I think a lot of them have just run their course and they haven't realised that yet. I mean, I still want Division 3 and I still want Resurgence to come out. But
they have all the money in the world, but make the most basic games and call them AAA.
I know, right? I mean, don't get me started on that company. It's only AAA because they made it live service and put microtransactions, which we all love, of course, into them. But as I say, if you want to ruin an industry, allow money men into the fray.
After E33, Silksong and Hell Is Us, I feel like AAA games are the laziest games ever.
Well, that's because they release them way too early. I mean, I'm really looking forward to the next Cyberpunk. But, which Neil kindly reminded me, we've still got another Witcher game to come out. That's something to look forward to. So yeah. We may be in a bit of a lull, but yeah, there are still some good games we can expect. And of course you've got Gran Turismo 6. No, Grand Theft Auto 6. And being a Rockstar game, it's going to be biblically amazing. But yeah, a lot of the software houses and developers just do not put
really.
the effort in.
It's just the most basic game skeleton wrapped in good graphics. The story is also the same every game, just different character.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
I think Far Cry peaked at Far Cry 3. I still enjoyed 4, but 3 was the best. 2 was the most diverse. Who am I kidding? I just love Vaz. I thought he was a fantastic character, and it was a great running joke throughout the entire game. Division 2 and isn't a better version than Division 1. They're just suitably different enough.
The last 3 months I enjoyed the most in my gaming life. So many good games with meaningful gameplay and stories, and I don't feel like 11.
Yeah, I've actually done alright as well. I really enjoyed the Sword of Sea, I think it was called. I thought that was absolutely fantastic. I was going to do a close-up on this one, but I'm actually rather liking the shadows and the textures on that post. Am I going to drop down a bit? Bring that back in. So again, we're doing rule of thirds. You don't have to have this perfectly lined up. I just tend to. And oh, this is going to be an interesting shot actually. Because again, we're doing a 2x3, so I may actually do a 2x1 on this one to get the rule of thirds to work. Because I definitely want that pillar. It is a feature. So let's get that shot. And let's do the original one as well. Which is... something like that. That doesn't actually work too well. I'm glad I did what I did. Dinner's over. What else? Thinking about it, obviously Death Stranding, too. That has been fantastic. But I've actually been playing old games. So, RoboCop turned out to be a very good game. Terminator Resurgence was also very, very good. I will eventually get Ghost of Yotei. Because as I say, I thoroughly enjoyed the first one. Oh, shoot. Gosh. Get on, Ellie.
You good?
Yeah,
Nice throw, by the way.
Yeah.
thanks.
I mean, I'm the one controlling it. I was impressed.
Barricaded. How'd that runner get in here?
Probably him who barricaded it.
That's a good question.
What's the most infected you've ever taken down on patrol?
Bloater.
It's gotta be
Oh.
the one I had with Joel a year or so ago. It was like, I don't know, a dozen? You?
Cleared about 20 once.
Dang.
There was a group passing through.
Fuck. Maybe we'll get you a new personal record today.
I expected more out of this room. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad for what I have. Oh. Oh, here's how the runner got in.
This way.
Oh, shoot. Shh, shh.
Quiet. Let's see how it goes.
Actually, no, we don't need. Oh, someone forgot to put the characters back in. There we go. Bit of an action shot. I think that is a closer crop is the better choice. Rather than have it quite spread out like that, I'm just bringing it in. One, just to hide some of the gore. So what I'm doing is I'm setting Dina as the center, so she's on the cross point in the center of the image. I've got the action of Ellie and the infected, and it's all closed off nicely with the with the boxes over there. If you also notice the top rule of third line, I've got sort of on par with the top of the truck as well, so it separates things nicely. You've got a bit of an interesting fern tree there that's also on one of the rule of thirds, but you don't have to place everything on a rule of third. Really what you're looking for is balance in your image. So we've got a big object on the right, the car's very large, so that counteracts Ellie, and then you've got the smaller characters surrounded by the smaller objects in the middle. You've got a nice crack down there as well that I feel that I need to adjust the depth of field for. So let's just bring that back, drop the intensity a bit, because I want Ellie to stay in focus and Dina to be fairly clear as well, so it's getting that balance. So they're not, neither of them are fully focused. I do not feel that that benefits the picture at all. I'd rather have the detail on both of them. So yeah, you can see, especially if you look at Ellie's leg, the one nearest to you, there's snow spatter, then there's not. So there's more lost than gained by doing it. If they were closer together, I would have done that, but no. Oh. So there's 2 in there. We need this one. Well, you can pull back while you can move backwards while you're killing someone. That is good to know. Now, predominantly, I'm trying to stay quiet. Yes, there is a need to preserve the amount of bullets I have, but I feel it's better to leave that for when the fan well and truly gets hit. Because in the heat of the moment, I mysteriously lose the ability to aim. Ooh. Get on, Dina. I was wondering what was happening to you.
That all of them? Yeah.
Say
Looks
so.
like it.
We're nowhere
We still
near a
gotta get the ones
dozen
at the
yet,
supermarket.
let alone 20.
Let's keep circling the building. There's gotta be a way in.
Interesting artifact there. Excuse me, Dina. If I keep using her name, maybe I'll remember it. Anything shiny? No. So yeah. There may be good light, but there's not anything good to photograph in it.
Oh, help me up there.
Okay, love.
Want to look around?
Let's do this. So I went back to the gym for the first time, so if you hear me moan and groan and ache a little bit, that's why. My hip is exceptionally uncomfortable, so maybe I should
Over there.
have dropped the amount of weights I was doing a little bit more. Because I hadn't been for about 3 weeks. So I deserve no sympathy.
Thanks.
Look, see?
All right. Let's figure out how to get in there.
I remember this taking me a while to work out, and it actually turned out to be quite
I'm
easy.
so broken, started going bouldering and I love it. But it's hard as f.
Bouldering? That does sound like fun. Oh, no, I did have to button press on that one. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've always enjoyed climbing stuff. So, yeah, I bet that really is cool.
You gotta try it. It's great. I went once and I knew I wanted to do it.
Ah, fair enough.
Ellie? Are you
I mean, I'm quite fortunate we've got some
Banged up.
Please
rock
drive
climbing
to the
places near
supermarket.
us. So,
I really
I
don't
wouldn't
want
mind
to
giving that a try. But I don't think we've got anywhere we can go bouldering. Oh, I genuinely thought that was
I
it.
can make that.
But before we try and make that, let's have a bit of a nose. What's that? Oh, nix.
There has to be a bouldering gym somewhere near you.
I could Google it, but I genuinely I've never heard of one in this area. But as I say, we've got two rock climbing places, so potentially they may have a setup in there.
Anything good back there?
I recommend it anyways.
Ah, cool.
We had one, I think it closed though.
Oh, did we? Damn. Oh well. Okay, ma'am, I'm sorry to God for what I did. I wasn't going to hurt you. I didn't want anything from your store except for the drugs. Your husband came at me. What choice did I have? My little sister stopped feeling her feet. I needed the insulin. Everyone is hoarding the stuff. What choice did we have? I hope he survives. I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, the first gym I went to, like many moons ago, that used to have a rock climbing wall, and I really enjoyed that. So it'd be good to go to a proper one. Because I've never done proper rock climbing. Well, I have climbed a cliff face, but it was a very small cliff. And I have done bouldering around a place called Bremen Rocks, where I used to go as a child.
I'm in.
But I don't think it counts when you're a kid, because you clamber over everything. It's just what you do.
Should we check for supplies?
I'm really glad you said that, because I am in desperate need of some health.
I didn't try rock climbing, just the indoor gym, so I can't tell.
Ah, rock climbing's fun. Okay, how have I got absolutely no supplies?
Got some alcohol.
Couple of rags.
Cool.
Here. Fix yourself up.
Definitely need to. Here we go.
I see spores in there. Mask's on.
Got it.
The hell?
Remember, I don't want to have to shoot you in the face.
Oh, that's so sweet. All these spores mean they've been here for a while. Keep your eyes peeled for older infected.
Yep. Is this part of the supermarket?
I don't know. I think we're above it.
Let's get to the ground floor.
Why can't I pick that up? I feel like I need tools. I must, because I'm picking up a lot of stuff, I must be getting close to a workbench. I don't want to miss out on upgrade levels. Where is it? Oh, here we are. 2013. Nope. July, January, February, March, 7, 8. Oh. 13. Nope.
Damn it.
I thought I was being clever when I remembered it correctly. Combo's date of my good boy got employee of the month, which is July 2013. I was right. Let's check again. Oh, didn't mean to do that. It's definitely the only dog there. Yeah, July 2013. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Which is the 7th, not the 8th. Yeah, okay, fair enough. My bad.
Oh shit.
Damn. Not doing upgrades just yet. We're doing bullets though. That's cool. Okay, that only holds 3.
07.
That's it, yeah. I was having a bit of a special moment, but thank you, sir. Yeah, there's quite a lag between me playing and you watching. But I really appreciate you helping me out there, sir. Oh. Damn. Clickers. Get on, Dina.
Fucking clickers. Here we go. Extra quiet.
Okay, that was probably a mistake on my part. I just wanted them to get away from me. Now this has got a good light to it. So where it says seasonal cold flu, I want one of these guys to go here. Oh. Come on. Let's do this. And then zoom is always the opposite of what I expect it to be. So this is going to be difficult to explain as a picture because actually I'm going to shift it along a bit. So the crop's going to be on the the far right. So I will put the clicker on the left rule of third. What I want to try and do is put a light on it. And this will be a challenge. So not a great fan of this control scheme, but we'll work on it. Hide that. Okay, so we've got that there, but I need to raise it a bit. Lost the light. And then really need that to go up a bit. So the reason I'm going to so much effort is I don't like the fact it's on that the shelf on the far left. The light's affecting it. But what we are going to do is we are going to massively drop the luminosity. Not because of that light, because I realise that I'm probably going to crop it out anyway. Although it is making it more of a natural, like, in line with the rest of the picture. But yeah, I just didn't want this character to be too bright. The clicker, but I needed it to stand out a little bit, so it just needed a certain pep. Sorry, my brain is slowly shutting down, and I don't know why, because I'm not that tired just yet. Oh, and now they're in the light that I wanted. I was hoping it was going to come round. It is. Yes. It's always a risk doing clickers. It can go
Motherfuckers make my skin crawl.
horrifically wrong.
Let's make sure the rest of the building's cleared out. And then get the fuck out of here.
We'll look at that in a moment. Let's just check the shelves first. It's always worth making sure that you are fully stocked on both ammo, supplies, and crafting material.
Ellie, found the door. Help me out?
Alrighty.
From the knees.
Ah, I was gonna get a drink. Hang on.
I'll make you a present. I'll take a present.
But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do gaming-wise, because excuse me. I only started Cyberpunk again, simply because I had an idea for like some rather abstract photos, which will be on Instagram next week. But I really want to play Ghost of Yotei. Well, I feel like I should really want to play Ghost of Yotei.
Here. Thanks. Careful with that. I'm a pro. We're not done.
You should play Ghost of Yotei.
Yeah, I think so. As you know, I absolutely loved Ghost of Tsushima. It is going to be great for taking photos. And I just loved the combat system.
We got some numbers here. What do you think?
Great is a weak word.
Ah, fair enough.
Let's see.
Yeah, I can feel my brain slowly shutting down at the moment.
The world is even better than Tsushima, but not the story.
Oh, wow. Because that's one thing. I found... what was the island? There was an expansion for Go to Tsushima. Was it Iki Island? I think it was. Um, I found that was better looking than the main game.
Iki Island.
Yeah, it was Iki Island. That's it. So if they've done better than that, then I am going to be very, very happy. Okay, I just need... I'm fairly happy with that until I noticed that Ellie's head is just a little bit...
I don't remember it much, but I think I did think that too.
Yeah, it was just that little bit prettier. Not a great deal, but just that little bit. Okay, so we've got the light. Need that to go into orbit mode. Slightly higher. Then we can rotate it up onto Ellie, possibly. So we can't go realistic here. It just doesn't work. Um, oh, this is annoying. And it's only because of where I placed her. That works. Fine. We'll work with that. Going to drop that down massively because I can't decrease the distance much. Get rid of the rule of thirds. So we've got a bit of light on her just to, again, make it the more prominent character. But even though it's only on her face, I'm not happy with that. Bring that around a bit more. That's what I want to do. Bit like that. Going to, hopefully I can decrease the distance more than 5. Ah! So distance is a max of 10. What have we got? We've got spread. Got to increase the softness. Because again, she's in a dark area. I don't need her to be massively bright. I just need her to stand out a little bit more. But the main thing is that butcher sign. It may be putting her in a cruel light, but that is what I have deemed this picture needs. I'm going to do this just to get a different angle on it. And then let's carry on. I'm going to get the clicker first. Oh, there's 2 clickers. This one I want first. Uh-oh. Because clickers are blind. They're a bigger threat, but they are blind. Whereas these ones, yeah, they're not affected by light, but they can see you and alert the other ones. So that's why I elected this route, this approach. And there's the other one. No, that's a clicker. Where's the other one? That sounds like a clicker over there. It is. Oh, it's a stationary one. Oh, great. Thank you, Dina. So much for stealth and planning. That all went very, very pear-shaped.
Nope. You know what? I'm impressed with us.
Yeah. Man, the guys are not gonna believe our numbers.
Okay. Let's go to the next lookout and take a fucking break. We earned it.
Yeah, 100%.
Agreed.
Definitely earned that. That was a bit of a packed out building. I'm clicking this, but I know it's not the way out.
I won't budge.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You're just gonna hurl me up through that hole in the roof.
Okay.
So it's the bread and sweets. Why? I don't know. But I feel like it's kind of nice. The empty shelves as well. Rather works. Which I can also use as leading lines towards her. And we will clear up the shop by hiding Ellie. Do I muck around with lights? No. I don't think so.
Cable here.
Get on, girl.
There we go. Yeah. That should hold us.
Okay. Doing the old bottle throw technique.
Get over. Fuck yeah.
Team America. Fuck yeah. While you're doing that, I'm going to just go look around for shiny things. I don't recall this area.
Careful when you get up here. It's pretty windy.
Alright, good to know. That's cool. Got a few more supplies. We like that. Yeah, let's do this quicker. I don't like the sound of that.
Over here!
Yep. Ah, landed on a car.
Storm's really picked up. How far are we from the lookout?
Wondering how those footsteps look,
Just past the next...
actually. Maybe not that. We'll see. Give us a moment. So, I'm trying to drop it down as much as I can because I really wanted the bloodstains at the front to be the foreground. But I'm rather liking that. It's quite an interesting image. Do I need a bit more space to the left? I feel like I do. I may not use that space to the left, but it just gives me options.
Following you.
So yeah, I think that's a prime example of be curious when you're out taking photos. Because the thing in my head was, oh, I wonder if I can have the footsteps leading up to Ellie on top of a car, which is an unusual thing. And then I discovered the blood splat, and having Dina walk towards the houses, the horses, just made it an even more interesting picture that I wouldn't have found if I didn't think, oh, I wonder if.
Hey, how far away are we? A few minutes out. Okay. This is getting worse. Turn back. We won't make it. We're almost there. I know, girl. I know. Keep going.
Because Dina's buggered off.
Dina, how much further? Dina? Dina!
So back a little bit. Just giving him a bit of space. And now I'm just finding an angle. It's the horse's head. I'm just getting it to an angle where it just feels right. And I can't explain it. Quite a lot of the things that I do when I'm taking photos is just by feel. It's like, yeah, that stands out, or that feels. Yeah, I can't describe it. Reach out with your feelings.
Dina, where are you? Dina! Fuck.
I'm not seeing any hoof tracks here, so I'm going to go back.
Dina!
Even though I feel that that is the way.
Where the fuck am I?
I know, maybe not. Oh, I can trot. Okay.
Dina!
No, I was the right first time. Because it wasn't really
Thank God. Come on. This way.
that long since I last played this game.
Just trust me.
Even though it's in different order to how I last played it.
Get inside.
Alrighty, man.
I'll get the door.
You been here?
Rode by it. Never came inside.
Alright, let's make sure
I also played Cloud 2 again, until the part where you start as Abby. Didn't turn it on since.
Mate. As I said, The second time round, I related far more to Abby than I did to Ellie. And it is just going back to it with, because you already know the story, you know everything that happens, you know the characters, but going with an open mind, it's makes it interesting to play the game again through a different set of eyes. But yeah, I started to see Ellie as being not the bad person, but the one who's out of order. And you start to see how actually Abby was a little bit fair. I can't say that I truly cared about her as a character, but as I say, I liked her a little bit more than I did the first time through.
Alright, that works.
Yep. There are shiny things.
Here.
Oh, what's this?
All this electronic stuff? This has to be Eugene's.
Are you sure?
Yeah, nobody else would tinker with this shit.
So it must be a...
Huh.
If you think Abby was right, then Ellie was right too. Abby did to Ellie exactly what Joel did to Abby.
See, that's the thing. Is...
Both tried avenging their father figure's killer.
Yes, it is very true. What I'm saying, but without trying to spoil anything for anyone, was they were even at that point, but there are opportunities for it to end much sooner than it did. Like that conflict to end much sooner than it did.
He served with Tommy.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Because yeah, there'll be people watching this who've never played this game or seen the series, so I don't want to give anything
He
away.
blew up a checkpoint at Denver QZ.
But
Killed 3
What
civilians
and
2 civilians.
I can't. I'll explain it in Instagram.
He also told me that he and Tommy slow tortured some big Fedra general. I don't know. I don't buy Tommy doing that though.
He could do worse.
What do you mean?
He and Joel did a lot to survive after the outbreak.
So yeah, sorry I can't say any more than that on stream, but I will write to you.
God. It's Tommy and Eugene. They look like babies here.
That's cool. I thought so.
Lights, heaters. There's gotta be a generator around here somewhere.
Yeah, do I remember where that is, though? That's the question. So, Eugene, I'm begging you to come home. The Fireflies want to save the world.
You left his
I say
family to
let
join the
them.
Fireflies.
Let them go after the military, the politicians. Let them develop a vaccine to save mankind. Maybe one day we'll live to see the fruits of their fantasies. Until then, I have to put our daughter first. The Fireflies will be fine without you. Your daughter won't. She keeps asking me when you're coming home. I can't lie to her anymore. I miss you, but I don't know how much more of this I can take. Come home, please. Oh.
Hey, found the generator.
I think I know what you mean. They were equal, but Ellie tried to go a step further. But Ellie didn't know why Abby did that to Joel.
That's right.
I bet you could mod your gun with this gear.
It is interesting replaying games. I mean, I could play Skyrim over and over again.
Oh, 100%. I bought that game 3 times, and I have never regretted buying that game. Skyrim was absolutely fantastic. I played Division 1 4 times. I've played Division 2 3 times. Journey I've probably played 5 or 6 times. But yeah, there is a lot to be said for going back to games. I mean, I don't count the first 2 attempts of Cyberpunk because they weren't good attempts. But now on my 3rd playthrough on that game. And yeah, I still thoroughly enjoy the experience. Surprisingly enough, I only played Fallout 4 once, and I only played Witcher 3 once as well, which I should have probably played a little bit more. What do I need? I think I need more bullets. Simply because I absolutely suck at aiming in this game, so I think having more in the clip, or magazine, makes more sense.
Yeah, this'll work.
Good job with that.
But yeah, it's like I've played the first Last of Us 3 times as well, and it doesn't get old. And it's simply because you do pick up on things that you didn't notice the last time you played. So yeah, I am an advocate for playing games more than once. It's only if there's a...
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Look at the floor. There's more
If there's
stuff down
a
there.
release window packed full of games that you want, then yeah, it's quite easy to forget them.
Not here.
But it is always worth going back to certain games. Right. How do I... Oh, got another card. And a lot of comic books. Decent.
Arkham Knight is one I play once every couple of years.
Ah, good choice, sir. Good choice. Yeah, I loved Arkham Knight. I haven't played that for a long time. It's been a good 2-3 years, so I think you've just put an idea in my head. Because I thoroughly enjoyed that. What am I missing? I know I am. I really want to go in there, and I can't remember how I do it. Definitely can't climb through there. No. And that way. Here we are.
Come on.
Oh, I'm out of drink. Damn. I forgot about Arkham Knight, which is shocking. Because it is a fantastic game.
Well, it's obviously a sex den. That's why he didn't tell you about it.
I
hope
would
it's a
also
sex
recommend the
for his
Spider-Man
sake.
games.
He's so lonely, man.
I mean, my favourite will always be Spider-Man 2 on the GameCube, but these ones are such close contenders.
Oh my god. It's weed.
That's a lot of dead weed. This explains a lot.
Eugene. I suppose... I can't remember when this is set. I can't remember if it's set in the future, because of course it's legal over there in most states, but I'm pretty sure he would get arrested for this. If they still had a law enforcement.
Dina. It's a gas mask bong.
God, he
That's
is so
what-
smart.
fucking crazy thing.
Oh, there we go.
You think it's still good?
Does weed go bad?
Let's find out.
You having a hard time?
No, I got it.
I think plants do go bad.
Fuck. Give me that.
Unless
Oh, yeah, like you're gonna get it.
it's like dried out, maybe.
Okay. It's...
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it.
Arkham Knight is an old game now, but it still looks brilliant.
Yeah. That's it.
Got it open, didn't I?
Just because it's old doesn't mean it's a bad game. And yeah, it was a very good look. It's like Nintendo. Their games age very, very well. Simply because they're so basic.
I mean... Gonna be stuck here a while, right?
But Arkham City
Totally try.
and is slightly different. I mean, Arkham Knight is slightly different in that it's quite a dark environment, and therefore it gets away with
Can I ask you a question?
less detail.
I don't know, can you?
'Cause
Scale of 1 to 10. 1 being, like, absolute trash. And 10 being life-altering. How would you rate our kiss from last night?
Oh, she brought that up.
Why are we still talking about this? You said it was a mistake.
Did I say that?
What are you doing?
I asked you to rate our kiss.
I don't know.
I give it a 6.
A 6? Wow.
Like a solid 6.
Okay.
There are a lot of people around.
Yeah, but 6.
Oh, what? I mean, now I really want to know how you'd rate it.
I don't think you do.
You're infuriating.
Have you met you?
You make me want to go back outside into that blizzard.
No one is stopping you.
This better be better than a 6.
She's a dick, but that was funny. But yeah, I think we're going to end the stream here. It's a nice close of a chapter. So what we'll do, as usual, I'll edit these pictures. I'll get them on Instagram tomorrow, so that you have something to look at on Saturday. For those who don't know, my Instagram page is King of Etiquette. So all of my stream photos go on there. Majority of the photos that I take during my offline time goes on there, and the real life photography that I do as well. But yeah, I'm just going to read this.
All right, glad to have been here. See you next Friday.
Oh, I was glad to have you here. You have a great one, my friend. I'll see you next Friday. So I'm going to read this proverb, which is: Einen blinden Pferd ist ein Nicken so gut wie ein Blitzeln, which is a nod is as good as a wink to a blind horse. And I feel that's quite self-explanatory. So I think we'll leave it there. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are looking to watch someone play through The Last of Us without all of my infuriating chatter and my photos, check out Coffee Lover Joel. If I remember rightly, it's all one word. But he plays it, and you can communicate with him through chat. So he'll pause and type back to you, but he doesn't say a word throughout. So if you just want to enjoy the story, then please feel free to check him out. I won't be offended if I know that this is very niche, but if you do like it, consider giving us a subscribe. But if you enjoyed the video, give us a like. I'll really appreciate that. And most importantly, you lovely people, have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you soon. Alright, goodbye.